Hey real estate investors, Happy New Year's. I hope you had an awesome and profitable 2018. What I'd like to do, I'd like to make your 2019 even more profitable. In 2019, it's my goal to build even more net worth through real estate investment. And the first property that I'm going to be offering all of you for 2019 is a 10-unit apartment building priced at only $249,900. Let's dive in. $9705 Loretta, Cleveland, 44102. All 10 of the units in this building are 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Now I've priced this at $249,000. The cost per unit of 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom units in the Cleveland area is normally much higher. For instance, when we sell quads, we are typically selling 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom units for about $50,000 a unit. So when you're looking to purchase a quad out here in Cleveland for units like this, you're going to pay about $50K a unit, so $200,000. When we get into apartment buildings, 5, 6, 7, 10-unit buildings, anything in that nature, we're probably going to pay about $37,000 to $40,000 per unit. This building obviously priced much lower at $25,000 a unit. Now it's priced much lower because there are some serious problems, some serious disorganization going on with the building. This is where you as investors create value. You don't create value by picking up properties that people like me have already done all the work and they've already did all the nitty-gritty to get the most value possible. When you're investing in those properties, that's not a horrible investment, but you're not going to create any value. When you're investing in those properties, you're just investing in a nice asset that is a great place to park your money and allow you to create long-term wealth. Nothing wrong with that strategy, but it's a little bit different than what we're going to need to do with this building.
Holton-Wise has a worldwide audience of real estate investors. If you are a lender, home inspector, or anyone else with a real estate related business who would like to increase your sales and exposure with an ad in one of our videos, go to holtonwise.com today.
This building is for those investors who, number one, have cash, because you are absolutely not going to be financing this asset. You need cash to handle a property like this, and you need to be willing to put in a lot of effort to get a lot of problems solved. Before we go inside of the building, one thing I want to point out that isn't a flaw with this building is that roof. A roof on a building like this, that is a huge expense. That roof would be over $100,000 because this building is so large. The good news, that roof is only 12 years old. A nice rubber flat roof like this, you're going to get probably 40, 50 years out of a roof like that with regular maintenance. So that is a huge cost you don't need to incur, so that's some great value there. Where we do have problems is with the management of this asset. As we go into this unit right here, you're going to see the unit is in pretty poor shape. The floors are a little bit rough. We've got holes and patching that needs to take place in all the walls. We need to update the kitchens and the baths. As you see from this bathroom, the sink is pretty much pulled off of the wall. I see a ton of mold and just nastiness at that tub. That's going to need some serious work into it. You see, this building, the current seller, this is an out-of-state owner. This person inherited this building. It's actually one person in a family. So an estate inherited this building, and there are several different family members who actually own this building. None of them have been involved in real estate or want to be involved in real estate. This building was kind of just placed into their laps. They tried operating it from another state without a property manager. This is just not their business. And quickly the asset, it went downhill. That's why we've got the price for you here. There's going to be some serious unknowns. If you're a brand new investor, this is not the asset for you. If you're an investor who's looking to utilize other people's money, this isn't necessarily going to be a great starting point for you, because you're going to need to come in with cash to purchase the building and then come in with cash to renovate the building. Yes, you could refi out later, so it's a good possible opportunity for the Brrrr strategy, but this isn't a beginner Brrrr strategy. This is somebody who's been involved in the real estate industry, because this is a relatively large project. Now, 10 total units. We have 4 units that are currently occupied. Those 4 units are bringing in a total rent of $2,200 a month. 3 of them are paying $555, 1 is paying $550. There is one more tenant who I'm told by the sellers is past due with their rent, and I believe they've started the eviction process. But again, the organization between the entire estate, it's not very good. As far as the other vacant units,
make sure you're subscribed to our investor mailing list. We are going to send you an email with the latest investment properties for sale every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can expect a full video offering, just like what you've seen today, in every one of these emails.
So I'm thinking you're looking at a renovation cost of about $5,000 on the low end and about $10,000 on the high end. I would anticipate between $5,000 and $10,000 for each of the other 3 units. There isn't really anything major that could be inside that unit that would cause the price to go much higher than that. And you absolutely shouldn't go into this expecting them to need less than $5,000. There is no reason to believe that you have a totally renovated unit. So you want to pencil in between $5,000 and $10,000 for each one of these vacant units, plus that unit that the tenant is being evicted out of. So that leaves us with a total of 6 units, and we are going to have a renovation cost of between $30,000 and $60,000. Now, after we get each one of those units renovated, the market rent for each one of those units is going to be between $650 and $700 a month, depending on how nice we make those units. If we do a minimum renovation, clean them up, paint, fix up anything that's broken, go with some of the existing cabinetry, we're looking closer at that $650 a month rent range. But if you purchase premium upgrades through Holton-Wise, what that means is getting premium upgrades in your kitchens and your baths, installing really nice countertops, backsplashes, giving the tenants something incredibly modern, we could get those rents up to $700 a month. So on the low end, we have the opportunity to bring in $6,500 a month, or on the high end, eventually we can get this building to bring in a total of $7,000 a month. On the high end, that means this building would be scheduled to bring in as much as $84,000 a year in rent. And for a purchase price of only $250,000 plus a $30,000 to $60,000 cash investment in the renovations, that is a cap rate that is unlike anything else. As I've said, this is not for the brand new real estate investor. This investment's going to take a ton of cash. You're going to have to purchase the building cash. Don't think that there's this historical, database of performance on this building, because there's not. We don't even have keys for all the units. So don't come at me sending emails like, I want to see the water bills for the last 36 months, or I'd like to see the historicals. If you're the type of person that wants to purchase an asset and you need to see exactly how that asset has performed over the last 5, 10, 15 years, this is not the asset for you. This is not the product that we have. There's other products like that, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel. But those are the products that are already put together, already been stabilized, and those are just great places to park your money. But this is for those value-add investors, those investors who want to put their money up, put the renovation funds up, understand that it's going to take some time for Holton-Wise to stabilize this building, but you cannot purchase a property like this for this price per unit unless you're willing to add that value. So if you would like to purchase this property, want you to go ahead and send me an email, jameswise@holtonwise.com. Make sure you have your proof of funds ready. And when I say proof of funds, I mean cash in the bank. We are not going to be accepting any offers with financing contingencies. It's going to be cash only offers. Now, these offers do not have to be as is. You are able to put a contingency on it that you're able to have a third-party inspector check out the entire building for you. I've gone over as much as I possibly can with all of the information I have for the building. As I said, big ticket item, that roof is in really good shape, being only 12 years old. As for the rest of the big ticket items, this building has 10 hot water tanks, one for each unit. I'm told by the sellers that 2 of those were installed in 2016. The other 8 are at least 10 years old. So when you're running your numbers, you're making a budget for how much money you're going to put into this building. You know, I've given you the amount of money you're going to spend inside the units to get them all rent ready and get you that market rent of $650 to $700 a month. But don't forget, when you have a building like this, you have major infrastructure to the building. We don't need to worry about that roof, but these hot water tanks, the 8 hot water tanks that are over 10 years old, hot water tanks are typically going to last you about 15 years. So within the next 5 years, it's reasonable to expect that you're going to be replacing probably 8 hot water tanks. At a cost of about $1,000 per tank, that's a cost of $8,000 of capital improvements that you're going to need to make in this building in the next 5 years. As for the furnaces,
we've built a completely automated sales and investing process here at Holton-Wise. You are able to go from spectator to real estate investor with a few clicks of the mouse. However, we understand that this automated process isn't for everyone. If you have enjoyed all of the free content on the Holton-Wise YouTube channel and HoltonWise.com, but want to dive in even deeper with a more personalized investing experience, you can sit down and talk shop with James Wise directly. Visit HoltonWise.com to schedule a one-on-one coaching session today.
We've also got 10 of those, so that's great. We're going to keep our costs low because the tenants are going to pay for their own gas. 2 of those furnaces are newer. They were installed in 2017. Another 2 have been installed within the last 10 years, and then the final 6 are all over 50 years old. Furnaces, they're typically going to last you between 30 and 40 years. So those 6 furnaces that are over 50 years old, I wouldn't anticipate that they're going to last you much longer. In the next 5 to 10 years, I would imagine you're going to be replacing all 6 of those. The cost to replace a furnace is going to be around $3,000 per furnace. As for the electric panels, the majority of those, I believe, have been updated to breakers. However, I would not assume that you don't have to spend any money on electrical. This is a very, very large building that's been neglected for many, many years. So you should definitely pencil in some money for some type of electrical repairs. When the Holton-Wise staff gets in there after you purchase the building, we will do an electrical check to make sure everything is safe for the tenants. At Holton-Wise, we of course will never place tenants in a building that is not safe. That is a huge liability for us, huge liability for you, and of course dangerous to the tenants that are going to live in these properties. As landlords, we have the duty to provide safe and habitable housing. I would assume we are all on that same page. So again, I think this is a great opportunity. This is a great value add opportunity for those investors ready to take that plunge. As always, I'm James Wise with Holton-Wise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
Cleveland, Ohio is widely considered to be one of the top rental markets in the entire United States. This is because here in Cleveland, our housing prices are low and our rental prices and demand are high. At Holton-Wise, we provide the complete turnkey solution for all real estate investors, whether they are local, out of state, or even abroad. As real estate brokers, we will provide you with agent representation to help you buy properties ranging from single-family homes to large apartment complexes. We even have referrals for lenders who can provide investment property loans to investors located in all 50 states, allowing you to capitalize on the use of leverage or other people's money. We have referrals to top-notch title companies, so you know that all of your transactions are safe and secure, with every single property being delivered to you with clear title. Once you close on the property, we have an investor-focused insurance brokerage who can handle all your property insurance needs. This insurance brokerage handles auto, home, life, and business policies, but they specialize in working with policies for landlords. We also have full-service property management. We can handle all rental property advertisements, tenant placement, rent collection, evictions, maintenance, landscaping, construction, and repairs. In addition, Holton-Wise also offers digital media and education. One day, when you are ready to sell your investment, Holton-Wise, as the #1 seller of investment properties in the greater Cleveland area, can market your property in a video just like this one to our worldwide base of investors who are looking to capitalize on the high cash flow opportunities in the Cleveland, Ohio market.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. Holton-Wise, real estate investing made easy.